Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Coin Sola. Oh, I know. Where have I been? Where have I been? Actually, I've been to like 3 different countries. Am I still suffering from jet lag? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. As you all know, I've been doing reviews of the Real Housewives of Lagos. However, I dropped off at not season 5, episode 5, and I have good reason. I thought that, okay, when I go abroad, I'll be able to. I downloaded all the episodes. I said, I'll sit on the balcony. I'll come and gist with my people. You guys, why did I get there and it said Showmax is not available in this country? I said, they me bamming. I really was about to sun lounge and watch the episode. Wow. That's how my own was just there. Like, I was just looking at, I was like, I have no option. I was going to do the reviews on the balcony. I even planned it out, but child, it was what it was. If you want to know where I went to, go to my Instagram. The highlight is there. I had to do 2 highlights of one. I've been Jayorimi. Is that even proper Yoruba English? I've been living my life, Sha. I've been gallivanting. So yeah, I went to the Americas. I went to Costa Rica. I went to Canada. I even touched down in Houston at one point. So yeah, I stepped into a new age and I said, I'm going to holiday my way through to this new age. Let's get on with the review of Real Housewives of Lagos episode 12, but really it's episode 11 to me and you. Episode 12. If you want me to kind of review the previous episodes that I missed, let me know. Write it down in the comment section. I'm more than happy to do it. But if you're happy to just skip over, let's just do this one. And this one I actually really wanted to do because I had a few thoughts about how the ladies treated each other and the whole idea of friendship in this episode was really it was questioned. First of all, I've been watching everything that's going on, so I haven't actually missed anything. I've had my thoughts and opinions as every episode went by, but this episode, I don't even know if I want to just skip all the rest of it, or just go straight there. Ladies were in Dubai. It's Toyin's turn to take them to Dubai, and I have to rank. Toyin said, you know what, we're going to split this fund. You take one day, you take one day, you take one day. I can't spend all my money. So it's smart. Dubai is cool. It's not a place that I would personally get excited at, but I can see why other people get excited about being able to go to Dubai. So this episode, we have Yabo Ojo and Caroline. They have their drama. I'm going to stick to the big bits. Yabo Ojo and Caroline have their drama. First of all, I just want to say that pics or it didn't happen. Videos or it didn't happen. It felt like a figment of the producer's imagination. How do you mean Caroline and Yabo Ojo are fighting, like literally physically fighting? From where to where? Like, and there's no evidence? Okay, whatever. The thing that also makes it seem a bit weird is the fact that Yabo Ojo and Caroline were actually... at one point, Caroline was pouring drinks into Yabo Ojo's cup. So I was like, they don't even seem like there's any awkwardness or friction. Let's now skip to the real cocoa. Caroline and Chioma have an argument. I remember when I was reviewing the beginning episodes, I said friendships that start from a place of you having a dislike of somebody else, that's not a good foundation. It won't last long. And I also mentioned that their friendship was very shallow. Did I not say? It was shallow, but you can have shallow friendships, but it doesn't need to turn into what these 2 ladies just turned into. I was speaking to one of my friends and she said, who do I think is to blame? Ultimately, both of them. But in that moment, I'm sorry, from the first, I was listening very carefully. The first shut up came from Chioma. And, Caroline is older than Chioma, so you would hope that Caroline had a bit more maturity to get up and walk away from the situation, but she did not. After the whole late episode where Chioma was late to the dinner, and she's like, well, if I'm late, just move on. I just thought there's no accountability for this girl. So there was something about her personality that just ticked me off after that point, where I was like, I'm not... Chioma, I don't know about her anymore. This episode solidified to me that Chioma is very, very calculated. Very. So you mean to tell me that your friend has already apologized 3 times, given this woman a gift. For some reason, it's when we are now outside, you're now, you're now pressing it like, oh, if you wouldn't have apologized if I didn't beg you to, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Why are you trying to draw your friend out so much? if you really needed to speak to Caroline, you could have pulled her to the side and be like, babe, I don't like how you handled that situation. Why did it take me about how many times to tell you that, oh, go and apologize before you went and apologize? There was no need for it. You see, me and my friendships, I don't shout. I'm not a shouter. I won't shout at you. Even when I disagree with my friends, I won't call you out of your name. You shouldn't call me out of my name. The moment you start calling me out of my name or you start saying things about me that you were thinking in your head when we were friends, it's the moment that reconciliation is not possible anymore. Possible to go your own way, I go my own way. Some of the things that were coming out of Chioma's mouth. And then when Caroline said to her, oh, you said these women were Raz. You called these women Raz. And she's like, yeah, I did. But now they're my friends. I said, if I was Toyin or Yabo or any of the other women, I wouldn't see Chioma saying that now they're my friends as a compliment. I wouldn't, because that's a snake. If you can do that to the person you call your friend, if you can do that to them, push them to the point, like keep pushing it, keep bringing it up to that point, because you want to then form some kind of argument or because you want to just break ties with that person, then you are not a real one. And the fact that then she now went all the way to Laura, the same Laura that she's been insulting, the same Laura that's been insulting her. I don't know why everyone feels like Laura is vindicated because the two of them had an argument. Laura is absolutely not vindicated. That one still has her own in her hand. But whatever, let's leave her alone. I think she's pregnant because she's vomiting everywhere. She's tired. Let's just leave Laura alone. Laura is not vindicated. The fact that you now went to Laura after you and that person are no longer friends tells me everything I need to know about your intentions. You see, when it comes to me, my loyalty doesn't expire based on us being friends or not. So let me give you guys a good example. There was a friend I used to have. We're no longer friends. At one point in her life, she had a boyfriend that treated her wrong. Till this day, me and her don't talk anymore. Till this day, if I see him, I don't speak to him. I don't really show him face. And me and her do not talk anymore. My loyalty isn't really to her. It's just like the principle of the thing, it still stands for me. It still stands for me. So if all of a sudden, because me and her are no longer friends, I'm now buddy with him, then where was my integrity? Where was the principles? That means I didn't dislike him based off of principles. I disliked him based off of, because my friend doesn't like him right now. No. Integrity stays the same even after the friendship is done and dusted. It stays the same. Chioma didn't have any integrity. She should even be embarrassed if somebody that's been insulting her in their confessionals is there. Like, that's the first person you run to. Was Laura not laughing like, so this girl can come to my room. This girl can be my friend. This girl can be my friend. Another interesting thing that I noticed in Chioma's behaviour is that the episode before, when Iyabo Ojo was essentially taking the piss out of Caroline in terms of like, oh, which one of your boyfriends got this for you, or was it your ex or your current? Chioma was giggling when Iyabo made that shady comment. And for me, that's a big red flag. If my friend is laughing at me or is giggling at something shady that someone said, instead of like saying, oh no, Iyabo, that's not nice now. Or even not even just taking my own like surprise at that insensitive comment seriously, I think that's a red flag. Sorry. So sorry. That ain't on. So she was already showing signs of someone that wasn't a serious friend. I'm sorry. Also, I'm noticing that the women on this show, it's like they choose who they're going to all group up against. First it was Laura, now it's Caroline. Only God knows who's going to be next in season 2. I don't understand why Chioma can turn around and say, oh, you didn't apologize until I told you to apologize. Where was Iyabo's apology to Caroline when she basically said, oh, which one of your boyfriends gave it? That's rude. Let's be real. Iyabo, I love Iyabo Ojo, but that was rude of her to say. And someone tells you that your comment was insensitive. It was insensitive. Nobody pressed Iyabo Ojo. Maybe they're scared of her for some reason, but I'm pretty sure, did they not say at one of the garden party that actually Caroline is older than Iyabo Ojo? So, are we doing it based off of respectability or based off fear? I don't understand. Caroline was wrong for speaking on Chioma's mum, but let's be real. Chioma was standing up whilst Caroline was seated. Think about the power dynamic. Let's think about it. Chioma was standing up, pointing in Caroline's face like this, whilst Caroline was seated, looking up at Chioma, and then Chioma was saying, you bastard, you this, shouting in her face. In a perfect world, Caroline would have said, you're my friend. I don't believe you're talking to me. I'm gonna walk away from the situation. But we don't live in a perfect world. We don't. And I don't know if all the meditation that Caroline has been doing is even hitting that well. Because Caroline then gave it to her and said, "Your mama be bastard." We don't want it. We don't want the beef for them. Someone can only be as peaceful as you're bringing peace to them. Chioma wasn't bringing peace. So Caroline gave it back to her. Rightfully or wrongfully, she did give it back to her. She pushed Iyabo Ojo on Caroline. So really, I hope you apologize the same amount of times that you're expecting your friend to apologize. Because when they were telling you to apologize for your lateness, she said, Shabi's enough now. That's what she said. She said, oh, I've apologized enough. Like, what else do you want me to do? But now, the tables are flipped. You are pressing somebody else to come and apologize. Come and apologize. Forget. In my opinion, I'm not team anybody because they both did wrong, and that's not a true friend. I've had experiences where someone I called a friend, when we were in disagreement, they now started to say things to me that they never had said when we were friends. So that just let me know, okay, you didn't like me in the first place. Maybe you should have just called me your acquaintance, so then I could know what to expect of you. This is another thing. Place your expectations on friendships very clearly from the start. These two women clearly did not. Because the things we were seeing, that's what your enemy will say. I want to see how next season plays out. I genuinely want to see how next season, how it plays out. I'm intrigued, more fairy. But what Chioma did was very childish, in my opinion. You saw that the group was changing against Caroline and you went with the group. You ain't a real one, girl. You ain't a real one. And I don't know why everyone's all of a sudden team I hate Caroline. What has Caroline actually categorically done wrong to the group of women? I haven't seen it yet, so maybe and I haven't missed any episodes. I still don't know what Caroline has done to these group of women that everyone's like, F'd Caroline. Why are we saying oh? Anyway, this season, I have to say the ladies brought it with a fashion. They brought it with everything. I loved it. The drama came. Even though all of us are kumbaya. The drama will come now. The drama will come. No how. I loved it. And I can't wait for season 2. Season 2, I cannot wait. And I hope they don't make us wait too long. But I'm pretty sure it's 11 episodes. That's pretty short. In the other Real Housewives, it's like, it goes on for ages, no? Thank you so much. If you rocked with me from the start till then the middle that we weren't here to now, I really appreciate you. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have thoughts, comments, opinions, even if it's to disagree with me, like that one person is disagreeing with me on Twitter, comment down below. Say it down below. If you want to see what I've been doing, why I've been gallivanting, go and find me on Instagram. I've been gallivanting there. Go and follow me, and I really appreciate you watching my channel. For everyone that's liked every video that's come out in regards to Real Housewives, that's been sharing, I mess with you so much. Thank you. I'm glad that I could just come back and finalize it. I really hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'm battling with hay fever, so I'm just gonna zen and have a good day. So I really appreciate you.